recording started. Now we start the stream. Stream started. Welcome to Turing Complete Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to be working on another different sound design project today. Because this is due on Thursday. And so I'm going to use the stream as an excuse to just knock it out. So what we've got to do generally for this project is to make some kind of audio visualizer using processing, which is something that we got introduced to in the class very briefly before everything went to shit. So there's going to be a lot to catch up on and figure out as we go along. Let me put on some music. There we go. Why is it so loud? Okay. If that's too loud, just let me know. Don't know if I can turn it down anymore because it's already pretty freaking low, but yeah, audio visualization app with the coherent design and interactive combat. So I gotta take an audio file and store in a sketch folder data. Alright, first we gotta find some royalty-free music so I can play it on the stream while we're testing it out. Let's see. Add royalty-free music by Bensound. The iconic resource for free music. CC and PD music. Okay, sure. Try signed agreement to acquire free music. Search. License. Public domain. Okay. Search. Grandpa's Great Escape. Oh god, that's loud. I forgot to put the exclamation point in the title. Oh well. What is 666? I can work with that. Okay. Alright. So this is the song. It's by Mon Plaisir. It's called 666666666666666. On the album Good. It's in the rock and noise genres. Okay, so we've got to choose a file, less than 5 minutes, store in the sketch folder. I do have processing on here, right? Pretty sure. Is this it? Applied. No, this is from Feed the Beast. I need to get processing going. Where is that? Can I please pull up processing? Oh, but yeah. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. First, I need to find where the heck I put my frickin' processing shit. I feel like I would have put it in program files. Application, Autodesk, common files, Intel. No. Realtek, Workstar, Specky. Okay. File 86. Nope, it's not that either. I definitely did it on here though. What the heck is the issue here? Processing. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Tools. Okay. Is that in my applications folder? I wonder. Of course it's not. Why would I ever put something useful in that folder? Anyways, okay. ASCII video. Open this up. Hopefully access my video. And well, it's supposed to be showing ASCII video. Whoa, sorry. But it is not. And I do not know why. Oh well. Sad. What is the issue here? Okay. Trying to dispose element RGB. Pause and set null state. Set implicit null state before dropping file reference. Okay. Don't know what that's about, but that's not what we're here for. We've got processing open, stored in sketch folder data. Okay. Sketchbook. Sketch. Show sketch folder. What is this sketch folder though? Use processing sounds FFT to object to analyze the audio file as it plays. Okay. Use classes to visualize more interesting than basic histogram. The FFT analysis over time. A straightforward layer with a more challenging data structure. Oh, geez. Okay. Array of band objects. Choose a spectrum resolution of 512 or 1024 frequency bands. Okay, first I need to, in the sketch folder data. What? No. 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 Okay, none of these are called data. So what is it referring to? No, none of these. Oh. Well, that's under capture, though. Okay, maybe I need to import sound. Import library. Let's go to sound. Simple way to work with audio. Install. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. How's y'all's Tuesdays going? You know, just vibing. While this is downloading, I might bring up some snacks and refill my water bottle. I'll be back in a sec. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So styled sound. So now we can we go to sketch. Okay, Okay, now we have the sound folder. So why do we not? No. Let's see examples. Okay, now we have the sound folder, which has all this stuff. Analysis. Audio waveform. Great. And then if I show this sketch folder, it shows, yeah, okay. Cool. Sketch folder data. Using process sound, FFT, analyze it. Or do I just need to make a folder called data and then put the music in there for wherever I end up making my version of this? I really would love some more straightforward explanations, but you know, we live in a society, so we just out here marching. Okay. FT's object analysis. Let's see what this does. What if I sketch? So sketch folder. And there's, okay, they already put beat in there. So if I pause the music real quick. Please let me pause the music. Now if I play this. So that's doing audio analysis with the waveform. Makes sense. Makes sense. Sketch shows how to use the waveform class. Analyze a stream of sound. Change the number of samples to extract and draw a longer or shorter part of the waveform. Okay. Import processing sound. Yada yada. Define how many samples of the waveform you want to be able to read at once. Samples 100. Set up. Play a sound file and loop it. Create a waveform analyzer. Connect the playing sound file to it. Okay, new waveform. Waveform input is equal to sample. This. Then play a sound file, loop it. Okay, yeah, I feel like new sound file, this beat. I feel like you just need to make a folder that happens to have a data subfolder to look into. In which case, we do new, and then I say file save as. I'll save it as. First, I need to make a new folder. I guess I'll make a new folder. P2. There, I'll make a audio analyzer. What was it? S or audio visualization? Should I call it that? Now if I go to the sketch folder, this is in, and I make a subfolder called data, then I can just go to Google real quick, take the sound, and drop it in there, and we'll call this, Jesus Christ, why are there that many sixes? Probably shouldn't just call it .mp3. Probably not the greatest bet. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Now, I Emit mon plaisir here sixes. There we go. It's a little less obnoxious of a name. We take that, we copy it. First, let's just see if we just straight up copy the code, if it'll do the same thing, which it should, given what I have to give it. And the only change should be this mon plaisir sixes dot mp3. Leave. Ow. Okay. Right. Mon plaisir sixes. Just gonna make sure I didn't misspell it. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. And now if I play this. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Now it just needs to load. Okay, cool. So that works. Forward and straightforward enough. Put this back on for a little bit. So, what are more of the specifics? Full screen this. Snotty file, less than 5 minutes. I think this is less than 5 minutes. It is 3 minutes. Good. Processing sound FFT object to analyze the audio file as it plays. Use classes to visualize the FFT analysis over time. Straightforwardly or more challenging data structure to upload your zip project. Okay. Well, yeah, I have no idea how to work with sound analyzers, so I will just start with the example she gives and build up from there. Because processing is just a complete foreign beast to me, basically, at all times. I spend time working with Canvas, JavaScript, processing. I don't even know what the use case of processing is. If I'm being completely honest. I also don't know what she means by FFT exactly. We got the new sound file, and there's a waveform. Open examples. FFT spectrum. Okay, actually, this is probably what we should be looking at instead. Pause this. Play this. Okay, that just looks like a pretty basic bar form thing, which is fine. You can work with that. Understand the general concept of analyzing that way. What is FFT? It'll probably be helpful. Something's on your vast Fourier transform. Okay. Which sequence works in first? Converts a signal from its original domain, often time or space, to a representation in the frequency domain and vice versa. Interesting. Okay. Don't need that one anymore. This needs to be a power of 2. Define a smoothing factor which determines how much the spectrums of consecutive points in time should be combined to create a smoother visualization of the spectrum. Click here on the eye. Okay, let me copy this over to my project and start messing around with some stuff. Paste. Now, beat needs to get replaced with this boy. Take that, replace it, drop it, save it, and play it. Okay. Oh, I know why this is so loud. I have my speakers turned up. Okay. 128. Define a smoothing factor which determines how much the spectrums of consecutive points in time should be combined to create a smoother visualization. Okay. No smoothing. Create a vector. I don't know why they call arrays vectors in processing, but go off. To store smooth spectrum data in. Variables for drawing the spectrum. Declare a scaling factor for adjusting the height of the rectangles. Declare a drawing variable for calculating the width of the... Really? Okay. Even the pro examples have some mistakes. Bar width. That's fine. Excuse me. 640, 360, yada yada, background 255. Calculate the width of the rext depending on how many bands we have. Where are you getting bands from? Okay, so all tabs wrap around. No. Okay, sure, it's fine. So yeah, that makes sense. Load and play a sound file, loop it. New FFT, analyzer, connect it, and connect the playing sound file to it. Okay, this is all in setup, which gets called at the beginning, and then drawing is what updates. This is their, like, if we're working in Unity, this would be their start and then their update functions, and they just always get called. So connects it, set the background color, no stroke and fill color. No stroke. Yeah. Okay. FFT.analyze for all the bands. Smooth the FFT spectrum by using a smoothing factor. So it goes through each of those rectangles. How is it? Some is a float. Okay. So I guess those are all zeroed at the beginning. Times the zero smoothing factor. Oh, okay. So that's what it means when it's drawing between the first and the last one. It's like you've got the current analysis, and then the last one is what's being previously stored, and then you multiply that by the smoothing factor. So plus equals that. Okay, gotcha. And if it's a negative, then it only gets changed by a small amount. If it's a positive, it only goes up by a small amount. Okay. Draw the rectangles, adjust their height using the scaling factor. Okay. Okay, that makes relative sense. Well commented enough for me to understand. Okay. Now that I understand how that works. Let's see. I'll get this done. Spectrum resolution, 512 or 1024 frequency bands. 1024. 25, 24. If the first audio only ever uses about the first one, let's see. I don't need to change anything else, right? Yeah, no, that should be fine. This is bands. Yeah. Okay. So let's see how this looks if I just expanded the bands. Real quick. See if 512 is any more active. Visualization. Choose a spectrum, resolution 5. Initialized and filled in. Setup with all band item property values set to 0. Should probably just put these side by side. There we go. Wait, so am I supposed to use these two, or am I supposed to just go with 160? Bands. Yeah, that's not a thing. Import processing sound. Yeah, that's what it imports there. Object to analyze the audio as it plays. Use classes to visualize more interesting the basic history of the FFT. Analysis over time with more challenging data structure. Okay. What? Good lord. With all band property values set to 0. Yeah, that's what it does here. Where is it? No. Yeah, this is sector data. Okay, that's there. They're not filled and set up, but updated every draw at FFT after FFT analyze. Yeah, okay. 160. So maybe I should just set this to 160. No. Let me try 80. Or 80, please. Is 80 a power of 2? I don't know. We'll see. If it works, it works, you know? If it works, it works, it works, it works. Nope, never mind. That doesn't work. Why? Here. So... Is it telling me just to look at the first 160? I guess that would make sense. So it uses 512 or 1024, and then just only worry about the first 160. So I'll put this at 512, and then class band, at least 2 visualized properties. Oh, I see. Okay, this is an example class that we should work on. Count age, how many times this band has been amplitude, plus greater than 0.05 in the song. Age, how long since this band was since this amp. Okay, view the max amp display. Okay, these are all ideas. Display, some visualization or video, pixel tweaking, word transparency based on age, position. Okay, these are, all ideas that we can work with. Maybe show something, background color, based on the loudest band or the average medium band, etc. Coding challenge, press binary search tree. Oh, fuck BST, dude. I'm not doing that shit for this. Look at it, but like, fuck, dude, I'm not fucking with that, especially for a 25-point grade. Oh my lord. Another rushed. Draw after start spectrum index value to BS tree. The bullshit tree, as I like to call it. Band node root, insert value display. I mean, she does kind of just teach us and show us what we need, I guess, but I don't know. I really don't want to fuck with that, so let's just do the basic shit and build up from there. Class band, at least 2 visualized properties. Okay. So, go up here, say class band, and then I need to look up classes and processing class syntax. Okay. We'll draw a class H line. Okay, referencing, claim class, declare and construct 2 objects from the class H line. So they do hoisting. That's interesting. Y position speed, and that's the constructor, and then it has an update function. And those get called in there. Okay. So we do a class band, and then we can have and up. I love the lack of fucking syntax checking or whatever that processing has. Very lovely. No, IntelliSense is the word I was looking for. Oh, I miss Visual Studio already. Band blank, and then we could add some variables. Where is it? Here it is. Delete these for now. keep that open because I'm going to need to paste a source for that when we submit count age max amp display. Okay. How many times to count? Float age max amp up. Has this amp been? See, I should see what else the FFT brings back. Or is it just amplitude? Let's see. Processing FFT. Let's go there. Sound. Configuration, sampling, audio sample effects, FFT. Methods, analyze, calculates the current frequency spectrum. Okay. FFT.analyze, FFT.spectrum. Where's the spectrum one? Let's see, new FFT, this with the bands. FFT.input, sample. Okay. Yeah. New audio in this 0. Background. Input in, draw, analyze. FFT.analyze spectrum. Where? Float spectrum, new float bands. Okay, that's... Instead of that, we have sum in here. I don't know why they use sum in this example, but okay. And then it dumps it into the spectrum. Those FFT normalized. Draw the line for frequency band is I, scaling it up to 5 to get more amplitude. Line. Okay, these are just doing lines instead of rectangles. Nick, fix my website. Jekyll sucks. Well, why are you doing FFT? Because I gotta do it for class. Somehow all my classes are turning into sound design classes, and I don't know if I like that. I mean, I do, but like, I don't know. Parameters, parent and bands. Number of frequency bands for the FFT. An integer. This parameter needs to be a power of 2. Okay, so I guess what she's saying when she says to only use the first 80 or 160, she just means don't even bother going past 160 at that point. Just even though the FFT needs to use 512 or some power of 2. Simply do not do that. Do you like go through filtering and stuff too? No. Literally, this class, current topics in interactive development, has just been our teacher throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Up until this point, we've been doing visual manipulations with augmented reality stuff. So we've been using Vuforia, which is a whole nother tool that's integrated with Unity. And so this is like entirely, we were just barely getting into processing when we started the class, or started like right before spring break. We were just touching on processing. And then, even then, we were still doing video stuff. We were doing video bit manipulation and stuff. So like, that Snapchat I sent a while back of like the weird screen distortion thing, that was our processing video stuff. So we've just come back after, you know, all this corona shit, and it has turned into doing audio analysis now, I guess, and we have a project for it that's due on Thursday that's worth 25 points, so I just have to get it done. It doesn't seem like it's going to be that difficult, but like I don't know. I don't feel like I'm learning much stuff of substance from this class really. It's just kind of her being like, "I am learning this thing right now, and you will too." And we'll see how it goes. Thankfully, she's being very gracious with the grading on this stuff. Like, I think I can actually just turn it in late with no penalty at this point. I think she said basically all assignments are just going to be like that for the rest of the semester. But I kind of want to just stay on top of it. So, yeah, fun times indeed. Also, hop on Discord, you coward, so I can talk to you voice to voice rather than voice to text. I'll throw the music back on for now while I figure out what I want to do with all this. Audio visualization. Where did I... Man. Okay. And if I do the class setup properly... I'm doing homework, I just saw to get those interactions. Thank you. I do appreciate that. You do need those interactions in chat. Although apparently it might just be actually the viewers, and my viewer count is just inaccurate. But I don't really know. So, I do like to see more interaction. If you want to do some video requests, just hit !SR, and you can get some videos thrown on the screen like so. I can just throw on some fucking meme videos to pass the time while I'm doing this code work. Sorry, yeah, you gotta put in the URL. And then once it gets thrown in the queue, I will approve it or not approve it.
All will fear my giant new gun.
An old goodie. Yeah. So that's one of the many things that I need to upgrade my chatbot so that it has an actually help function. Because it doesn't have one built in for some reason. It has all of these things for like doing bingo and like duels and stuff with bits or whatever. But it doesn't have a help function that tells users how to actually use it. So, could not add to song internals. I don't know what that's about. I'll try clicking on the video and seeing what is this? Oh, thank you.
Cheeto.
Thank you, Maddie. Hold on. Let me try adding something. Okay. Now, if I take this copy and paste it in here with the URL. Okay. Now is that gonna be added to the thing? No. Oh, no, viewer requests are disabled. You can now accept viewer requests. Viewer requests should be on. Maybe that works. I don't think it does. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, so my video just got added to the queue. So if I go and hit this pending approval. Yes, just play it. Yes. Yeah, so that works. I think you do need the YouTube. Just go to get the share link.
Sorry,
Yeah, don't do the top of the video. Do the share link that they offer underneath the video thing, and hit copy on that, and that one should work. Okay, there we go. Let's see. See if it adds the queue. It usually takes a second to update. Pending approval. How to destroy the celebratory. Okay, yes. Then I can add that. Okay. And if I hit next and play. There you go. Okay. What is this? Oh, God. Fuck it. What the fuck? I think that message was to your YouTube ID only one. Could be wrong though. Still learning a lot of this stuff. Let's see. Float. I want float for max up. And then I will set the things as they go. Q. Make code harder. Brad, I'm trying. I just am easily distracted, okay? I'm engaging my viewers. Okay, I don't know why it keeps not allowing your shit. Try another one, I guess? 2 viewers. Why do you say viewer 1? Maybe it was too long? That is possible. Let me see. I do have some settings for length, I think. Autoplay media, queue moderation, media request mode for your paid main settings. Yeah, there is a queue limit of 7. Yeah, maximum free request duration is 7 minutes. I don't know. Max paid request duration, max free request per user. Okay, maybe I should just turn these off and see if that works any better. I'll put this to 20 minutes. I don't think anybody should be submitting a video that's longer than 20 minutes. Okay. Queue limit. 10, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. 99. Paid request, backup playlist, shuffle backup playlist, tip request, YouTube. Limit to music, no. Video blacklist, no. Audio filter, off, no. Hotkeys advanced. Play sound, enable skip voting. Okay, moderator. Was required. Save. Not paying you to play Shrek Retold. You do not need to. I should have updated it so you can put in longer videos now. And you should have unlimited requests. It might have been you were getting rate limited. I'm not entirely sure though. I don't feel like you put in enough to actually get yourself rate limited. But I could be wrong. Yeah. I don't know what the problem is. Here, let me try copying your URL and then putting it in myself. Let me see if that works. Okay. If I do the exact same one, does it get added to the queue? Nope. Maybe the videos you're just putting on just are not accepted. I don't know. Stream elements media request internal server errors. They're great videos. How to fix failed to connect to stream server. Why is this not working? Your requests, queue, videos, list all the media, yada yada yada. This doesn't explain the fucking problems though. When changing channel. Stream elements. I don't know. How to fix failed to connect to stream.
Hey guys, Tropic.
Shush. Too loud. How to connect to server. No, this is... I don't know. Stream elements, edit command in chat. Best free tools, mixer down. Streamlabs. No active widgets detected. I don't know. You can keep trying to add stuff. I mean, apparently it works sometimes. You were able to add some videos. Could not add song. That's so weird. Why is that an issue? Verified FFZ supporter and a bot. Yeah, I have no clue. I'll just throw this on for a bit.
They're coming down the elevator! Hold your positions! We are the Undercity's last line of defense! You disgusting alliance will never take the Undercity! Push them back to the elevator!
Barney,
Charge
dude.
in! On next open! For the Horde!
Oh, it's just one person. Man, you Alliance players really gotta step it up. This is embarrassing. Welcome to another World of Warcraft video. Last episode, I attended a Hallows End roleplay event where I procured an incredibly convincing Night Elf mask, which resulted in me being vored by a group of trolls.
I heard there was elf.
Tasty.
This episode, I'm going to finally tell you the story of how I hit 60. After all, I have kept you waiting quite a bit. But first, let's talk PvP. It's no secret that whilst I was leveling, I was a bit of a PvP fiend, an overworld nuisance, if you will. Sorry, dragon. But once I hit 60, most of my playtime went into getting gear, and when you're locked inside dungeons day after day after day, having your loot stolen by fucking hunters, it becomes very difficult to find the time to kill disgusting Alliance players. I said to my group, Hand of Justice is about to drop. And I won! That's what I'm talking about, baby! I'm happy to tell you now, though, that after countless weeks of grinding, I am now pretty much pre-raid best in slot, and since Phase 2 dropped, I'm back on my bullshit. But the world has changed. PvP isn't just a passing occurrence anymore, it's a way of life. It has become the game. Leveling zones are no longer cute theme parks for low levels to quest in. No, they have become fully fledged chaotic war zones for level 60s to host territorial race wars within. And if you get caught in the crossfire,
I don't think I could ever get into World of Warcraft, but this shit's fucking hilarious.
I used to feel safe walking around the starting zone of Tirisful Glades, but now if I'm alone, you can bet 2 or more rogues are going to unstealth and tear my pussy up. My pussy! And if it's not a pack of sneaky Alliance killing you within the walls of your very own city, it's a giant warband making sure you get the full dragon
want a display
experience.
function
What on
that
earth did I do
manipulates
to
the
deserve
screen
this?
somehow.
But you know what
Now,
they
how are we
say,
gonna
if you
do
can't
that?
beat them,
Join
them. Now don't get me wrong, roaming around
Ancient
Azeroth in a
Amp.
giant death patrol, squishing puny Alliance like ants is incredibly fun, and in my opinion is one of the greatest experiences World of Warcraft has to offer. Even if the honor payout is substantially smaller, teaming up with 20 plus people to kill a flight master and completely shut down an outpost brings about a sense of community I don't think any other MMO can match. However, I'd rather just be that guy at Menethil Harbor. So that's what I've been doing 12 hours a day for the past week. It is, for me, way more fun, it gets people way saltier, and it gets me way more honor. That is if Blizzard doesn't fudge the numbers on my honor kills. Seriously, Blizzard, I'm missing over half my honor kills. What the fuck are you doing? I don't care if you're AFK, I don't care if your name is Grey, I don't care if your name is Grey and you're AFK or having a bad day trying to fly away named Men J, I'm gay, I control the harbor. The only good alliance is a dead alliance, and if you have a problem with it, well, you know where to find me. But as I've said before, I'm not all bad. I could never raise a hand to a child, so these 3 tiny humans, they can go in peace. Fly away, children.
Oh, how many times
Sometimes
is
the
this?
docks are
Okay,
quiet and
not
you
the
only get a
count
few
of
bites,
the
and
number of
sometimes
bands,
the docks
it's
are
the
in
count
full
of
chaos war mode. You
how
never
times
really
is
know
this
what's going to
changed
happen, and
in
that's
the
what I love
song?
about this area. One minute I'm death rolling with a mage because we wait for unsuspecting commuters. Ooh, tough luck. And the next I'm outnumbered and fleeing after securing a quick kill. What a rush! What's that, human paladin? You are running from a group of horde and are desperately trying to make it to the boat? Well, it would be a shame if you were chased down and stunned and missed the boat and then killed mercilessly. I also really enjoy when 2 people people decide to have a duel on the docks,
Don't
it
you
literally
actually
just means I get 2 free
display?
kills. What did you think was going to happen? But the truly great part about Menethil Harbor PvP is it's not just the docks. There are also the boats themselves, and with a small group, you can seize control of a ship and live out the
what do
ultimate
we want
pirate
to do?
fantasy.
What
It's
kind of
like Sea of
visualization
Thieves,
do we
but
want to do?
good.
This is not Tomska. No, this is Barney.
At 4:43
It's
AM
used to
on
be
a weekday,
Kiori.
I
He used to
teamed
be a
up with
huge
group of
League player
like-minded
back in the
menaces to take
day.
control of one of the
Doesn't it
ships.
say
What's
on the
interesting
video?
to note about
Does
the
it not
boats in
say?
World of Warcraft is that once you zone into the boat's destination,
does it
anyone who
actually
was
not
dead on
say?
the ship is immediately
Barney is a
revived, making it
dinosaur.
incredibly
He's
easy
also
to
a
cap
very
people
funny
over
YouTuber,
and over.
although
What's
I don't think he's
especially
put out a
fucked up about this
video
is that
very
you can't
recently.
Even attempt to run
I think it's
back
been
to
a
your
hot
corpse,
minute.
because even as a ghost, the game will teleport you back to the ship and your
See, I don't know how to
inevitable demise.
do
If the people
very
camping you have
complicated
stuns, for example,
visual
an ice
effects
trap,
in
you literally have no option but to spirit revive.
what's
I
it
want to
called
thank
in
Blizzard for making this
processing, so I
possible. This
couldn't
poor
do
hunter
anything
didn't even
super
try to
complex
fight
here.
back. He just feigned death
So
and
what
let
is
his
something
destiny
simple
unfold.
that we could do to start
When
off
we pulled
with
up to Theramore Isle, some fresh meat hopped on the ship and were immediately indoctrinated into our crew of
processing.
the damned.
Your bubble can't save you now.
We made the trip back to the Eastern Kingdoms, and the cycle continued. Those who hadn't spirit revived were killed immediately, and as we pulled up to Menethil Harbor, we added another paladin to our ranks. The ship set sail for Theramore Isle
really?
once again, and when we arrived, the paladin made their best attempt to throw themselves overboard to
What's your
escape
name?
their gruesome fate. Unfortunately, we are evil people and had
They're
planned
like
for this
geometric and
accordingly.
shit.
After being sapped, blinded, encased in an icy tomb, and then blinded again, our priest mind-controlled the paladin, and we took him below deck. I'm sure Hayden was realizing now that there was going to be no easy escape. I'd feel bad, but paladins are quite literally the most insecure class in WoW.
I couldn't have less respect for them if I tried.
After being
Processing
placed in
animations.
another block of ice for 30 seconds, our paladin friend
Pause this video. Let's see, is this it? Is this the lad, Mr. Coordinator? Probably not. This seems a little simplistic. Wow. Music that I can't play on stream. Bet. Or probably can't play. I could do something with turning. If I do something with like an angled thing, that could work. Something that's processing in the name. Okay. Hit me up with it when you find it.
friend was worth killing again, and after doing so, we were awarded a cool
I'll take the-
69
I'm
honor.
gonna take the
Nice.
whiteboard.
We
Start
celebrated
drawing on
with
it.
some
That
grog
usually
and
helps
helped
me
ourselves to the free
come up with
meal. The holy
ideas.
light inside the paladin provided a satisfying
Got all
burn
of
similar
my
to that of a chili pepper. However, the
schedule
constant ice
laid out
traps
on
had left
here.
the meter a
As you
little
can see,
frozen.
my
I would rate the
initial
meal 4 out of
thing
10,
for
definitely
current
below
topics
average and
was
not up to
a
par
lot of
with the
question marks,
quality
'cause
I've
they-
become
at first,
accustomed to.
the teacher
After all,
didn't
I'm
put
used to
anything,
Gul'dan Ramsay's
on my courses,
excellent
so I had no
cooking.
idea what was
Ignore the
going
bad
on.
take.
It
A
was
short
a
while later,
time.
we once again entered the
but
Eastern
now
Kingdoms, and our paladin
we
friend tried to
have-
run away.
You lose.
He shouted as he made for the exit, but, well, I'm sure you know what happened next. As punishment for spitting in the face of our generous hospitality, we mind-controlled him into the corner to forcibly take a timeout. But even as his very brain was being controlled and manipulated
Play
by
Space
our
Trap
fiendish
2,
priest, his
$5?
proud paladin
Brad, I
spirit
would
bled
do
through
that
as
for
he exclaimed,
$0.
You lose. You lose.
But I will
you
take the
lose.
$5
Even when
if
he
you
was
Venmo
put
it to
back
me.
on ice, we could still hear his war cry through
I'll
the
become an
frozen
official
tomb.
Spacecraft streamer. Is it on
And
desktop?
honestly,
Can
I
I
respect
play
it.
it on the web?
After
Or do I
breaking
have
free, he
to
made
play
yet
it on
another
my phone?
futile attempt at
'Cause
escape, only
playing
to
it
be
on my phone
thwarted
is
by
not gonna
yours
be
truly.
great
I gave the meat
content,
one last try for
you
good
know,
measure,
visually.
and yeah, the ice traps have definitely ruined this specimen. Where's a fire mage when you need one?
But-
Could really use a pyro blast right about now.
The
I
ship
would do
sailed
it.
back to Kalimdor. I kept the paladin stunned
Now,
for as
hold
long as I
on.
could, but
Deal
finally,
for
after
what?
being told to go
Deal
to
for
retail,
5
he
or deal
bubbled
for
up and
0?
jumped
Because I'll
overboard.
do the
That's
5.
not retail, that's the ocean. I followed him into the murky water and
Okay.
dispatched him with the other rogue, and after
If you
seeing
made
his
it in
ghostly
Unity,
his body,
making
I knew
a
our
web
time together
version
had
of your
come
game
to an
shouldn't be
end.
that
God bless you,
difficult.
though,
It's just a
Hayden.
matter
You're
of
a good
changing your
sport.
control
I've put
types
you on
from
my no-kill list
touch
along with
input
Kuman.
to
By the way,
regular
I'm still
keyboard and
looking
mouse,
for-
which
Where are
again,
you,
with
Kuman? I miss
Unity,
you.
I think they like make
As
it
I'm
so
sure
the two
you've
can
all
be
gathered by
flip-flopped
now,
pretty
I'm a
easily.
bit of a mischief
Hell
maker.
yeah,
Messing
alright,
with
bet.
people and wasting their time makes my brain feel good, and when I see other people doing the same, I feel a sense of kinship.
So-
These rogues, for example,
So
are,
to
and I
go-
mean
to
this
go
with
back to what we
100%.
had before. In this processing app, we've got a processing visual spectrum. Oh, of course they don't let you do that. Of course they don't let you do that. Great. So you can't have override values. Cool. Can I just run the app now, though? Excuse me. Beeps and boops. And that's great and all, but I would like to do something a little more. Now what? Let me just make sure. More interesting than basic histogram. What is a histogram? Is that what that is? Histogram. Yeah, that is what that is. Okay, so I want to do something more interesting than that. So we can do simple shapes. We can draw circles. We can draw squares. We can draw... and we can turn things if we wanted to. Turning things would probably be a pain in the dick, but we could do it. I want to see if I can figure out something interesting to do with all of those. Now, the idea that came to mind, but I don't know how I'd implement it, is doing, like, you know, what's it called? Doing fireworks, or maybe like a starry night sky, and just have like a bunch of dots put all over the place. And then they can expand and contract with their change in amplitude or whatever. But how do you place them in the sky like that? You know? And I don't know the answer. I think what you'd want to do is maybe take circles and then give them a X and Y based on... So we've got 3 different values to work with right now based on what our instructions suggested. We've got how many times this band has been greater than changed, has been amplitude. Wait, count how many times this band has been played in song. Oh, I thought it was the changing of it. Oh. See, I feel like... What if we did something where stuff moved around the screen in a random direction based on... Like, what if its speed was tied to its changing amplitude? So every time that the amplitude changes by more than, 0.05, then it will get a speed increase, and then every time that it doesn't, it gets a speed decrease, maybe. And then it's just bouncing around the screen, I guess. That could be doable. I still don't know where they would start, though. I mean, I guess... Yeah, it's hard to make a starting position for these things. Especially because it's... I mean, I guess it's just supposed to look cool. So, like, doing that is gonna just be a matter of making something cool that somehow corresponds to the audio. So it doesn't really need to make a visualization of the audio that, like, like a histogram tells you, okay, it's very bassy right now or whatever. Right? I don't... Maybe instead of a histogram, we could do, like, circle... I want to do circles. And then... I don't know, dude. SR. Oh, please work. Let's find out. Will it work? Stop showing on stream. Well, it's taking its time. Playing queue. Get a I'll see if I can get you a desktop app. Let's see. There you go. All right, let me see if I can get it. History of the world, I guess. Oh, I need to approve it. Okay, approve. Playing queue. So now if I push it up, Alex Jones. Wait. History. How to destroy. Could you queue it again? I don't know why it didn't put it in. Sorry, Crazy AIDS. Yeah, that should have been added. Watch, it's gonna fail this time. You know, at this rate, probably would. Oh! Wait. Oh, I thought this was gonna be your fucking...
I'm a pioneer. I'm an explorer.
Okay. I thought the video you were going to link was going to be the,
I'm alive. My heart's
processing one, not some Alex Jones bullshit. God damn it. Anyways, yeah, the second time you added it, it failed, and I don't know why. I think you just gotta fucking keep going at it until it works out.
This is what we look like. This is what we act like. This is what everybody was like before us. This is what I am.
It's Wave Grower. Oh, yeah, you did show me it earlier. Sorry, I didn't see that. Wave Grower. Let's see that. .tumblr.com. Ooh, holy shit. Oscillations, harmony, unity. That's not processing, that's unity. But it isn't processing. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, these are cool as hell. Probably way more complicated than anything I'm trying to do for this project. But I can get some inspiration. That's dope. This is the content I'm here for. Glad you're here for this content, Brad. Appreciate it. Put the music back on for a sec. Look through some of these. Catch the board while it's in the air. Oh yeah, caught it. Easy. Whoa. What is this? That looks fucking wild. You could do something like that. That'd be fucking cool as hell. What if, you know what we could do? Gravity. Have some kind of gravity function so that, here, I'll pull up some fucking paint shit or whatever. So we could take a thing and then have our, you know, histogram things, all of the bands start out at the top, and each band is given a gravity value, and then as you go along, based on how much they've changed, they can fall faster or slower, you know? So we'd have a bar, like we'd have little pieces start up at the top of the screen, maybe circles, and as they change more, then they would be falling faster, and if they haven't changed much, then they'd fall slower. And then just repeat that for each one of them down the bar. Okay, you know what? I like that. That's something we can do. Now we need to figure out how to code it. So, let's give that a shot. Okay, so what would we need for that? We would need change, right? No, change would have to be outside of it. So, yeah, we would want just this amp. Okay. We can maybe use the age if we want to. Do the frame count. What frame count variable are you talking about? Wow, there's only one of them. Don't know what kind of frame count thing you're talking about. Cool. Very brave. See, I don't know what frame count is talking about. T, draw, smooth factor. So it's getting the spectrum and then summing. So this is the one in the current frame, that's the one from the previous frame. So basically, create a vector. This array to store. Call this frequencies. And then we're gonna make this a 160 or an 80. I think 80 is probably gonna be the safest. Yeah. Said 180, yeah, so I can do this and make it 80. New flow 80. Rails for drawing the spectrum. Okay. So, draw for scaling. So we want, what's the size of the screen again? 640 by 360. Surrounded by bar width. Okay. We want, instead of bar width, we would want radius for each of the droplets. Since I've imagined them like rain, kind of. Calculating the radius of the droplets. So, droplet. Because each droplet should have a different size based on its max amp, I think. Yeah. Yeah, okay. How do you do circle? Circle. No intelligence, so I'm gonna have to look it up, as always. Processing circle syntax. Okay. Set the location of the center, and the third sets the shape, width, and height. Change shape. Okay. How do you set the color? Oh, you have a fill, right? Yeah, there's a fill. Okay. So that's gonna matter for changing the color. Okay. Define how many FFT bands. We'll use 512. Smoothing factor is 0.02. Then you go through 80. I don't think we need this. Draw a max radius. Say equals 2. And then band band is. Right. Is that what we want? Do we want this to be the band? I think we might actually want that. Band. Bands equals new band. How's that? No? Duplicate. Where's the... What do you mean? Float. Okay. Let me do that. Is that... No, it says duplicate field. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay. So, this should be called frequencies, and this should be called band. Store the smooth spectra data in. Visualize. Okay. So we do that. Put in the max radius, class band, count, age. Age. Count. Hey. Excuse me. Ugh. Criminals red. Who's on the leaderboard? All time. No data. Cool. Okay. So I want the droplets falling, and I want any change in amplitude to change their gravity. So, droplet, variable drawing spectrum and rolling, calculate the radius of the droplet. We will also make a float default speed equals 1. Default fall speed 1. Okay. Actually, sorry, the smooth spectrum data to visualize in. Yeah, the band should just have. Default fall speed 1. So he needs to draw based on its previous speed, though. So I feel like I should just. Maybe I should make these droplets. Class droplet. Okay. Let's just rebuild this. Hello?
What are you up to?
I am coding at the moment. How about you?
I'm playing Red Dead.
Ooh, how's that been?
It's really fun. I like it.
Nice.
I currently have a $100 bounty on.
What did you do?
Well, so I freed this guy that was being wrongfully taken by bounty hunters, and that
Mhm.
meant I had to kill the bounty hunters. And then the lawmen were like, "That's not good." So then I had to kill the lawmen because they started shooting at me.
Oh, of course.
See, it's just more of a series of unfortunate events. I think the U.S. government has let me down here. I was trying to free an unlawfully arrested man.
Mm-hmm. That's frontier
think-
justice for you, baby.
I am an innocent throughout all this. The U.S. government has really let me.
Oh, I see. I see. Gotcha.
I
Of
also
course.
killed a legendary bear, and I am wearing his head as my head.
Nice. Alright, amp. Speed. Okay.
Anyway, I need to find some bucks to kill. So that I may sell their fur, so that I may pay off my bounty, so I don't have lawmen going after me.
Smooth the data. What is Sum carrying? Oh, Sum was just a series of floats, wasn't it?
So what are you coding? Is it the project you had with Tor?
No, this is another project. I'm doing some processing, audio visualization for my current topics in interactive development class. And I need to make something that isn't just a histogram, that visualizes some audio. So what I have come up with is that I would like to make a thing where these rain droplets are falling from the top of the screen, and based on how much the amplitude has changed, they'll go faster or slower based on that. I guess I would need to make them loop around the screen. Okay. So current speed. Make these. C. X equals X. Of course. Great. Put in a P for parameter. P parameter. C parameter. Uh-oh. Not CP. Don't like that. Amp equals A parameter and current speed equals CP. Okay. Display. So what we want to do is do a circle, I think is what the call is here. Yeah. Oh, we also want to do a color, wouldn't we? Processing. But we would need to, right? What would we do this? We'd fill it. We'd do a fill. Yeah, so there's a background and then there's a regular fill. Okay. We can make the color based on the other three things. The count, the age, and the max amp. Yeah, we could do that. Count. speed, age, and what's it called? Max. Okay. Load XY count, amp, current speed, age, max amp. So current speed, power RAM, int, count, RAM, amp, current speed, foot, age, power RAM, max. Why is this return type of the method is missing? There is no return type. What are you talking about? Oh, whoops. Bless me. I need to get back into playing Red Dead. I got it like
Did you
last.
finish or something?
Huh?
Did you not finish it or something?
No, I barely got started on it. I got like. I got the Irish guy back from.
Oh, I have to do that. I have to get
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, so that's about as far as I got, and then I pretty much put it down. I don't know. I was doing a lot of like side stuff also though, so there's definitely a lot more for me to do in that game, and I enjoyed it. I just need to get back to it.
Yeah, I like this game. It's like very immersive, but because it's so immersive, it's just like obnoxious sometimes because everything takes 3.
Right. Yeah. Doing anything just takes a while. You gotta like set
Yeah,
up.
like it's just like everything is just animated, right? So it's just like
Mm-hmm.
even just like fucking taking your horse out is like, oh boy, he has to take the fucking reins off the thing. Like,
Uh-huh.
which I appreciate when I'm like trying to chill, which is what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
But like, if I ever want to get into like actually just fucking around, it's so obnoxious when it takes 8 years to just do the most minute action.
Yeah.
Like, I think Red Dead has its place. I think it's a very chill game. It's definitely that cowboy, like rustling around, aiming around, aimless and wandering around, doing not much for hours.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're just trying to get into like pure action, it's definitely no. It's definitely no.
Okay. We'll set it as.
Speaking of, dude, that shit's super fun.
Doom Eternal?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, I just finished it on Sunday
Let's play
or
it.
Saturday or something. And it was so good. Oh my god. Fucking incredible game. I might go back into it to play like some battle mode or whatever. Just because I'm still itching for more Doom. But yeah. Let's see. We want to get
I don't know. I mean, the big appeal for Red Dead though is the random encounters. There's so many, just like just fucking around, wandering, just running into shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I just encountered a blind man.
Did you give him some money?
Yeah, and then like he just gave me some fucking mystic warning. He was like, "In the big field surrounded by burning fire, the devil will make his sacrifice there." Yeah, that shit is like a warning to me, and I'm like, okay.
Okay. Okay, I think that's good. So now if I go down here, and I need to, I don't need this anymore, I don't think. No. Okay. Load and play, shuffle. Okay, I got the super and sample it. Take that. Analyze, draw. Background. Don't need to fill it because of the display in there. We'll do it. FFT.analyze. And if we go into here, for loop less than y. Oh, great. Droplets. Okay, so we want to the nuke should just zero everything out, I think. Let's see. Barwood. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to calculate with the. Yeah. That's a funny. Equals width divided by then length of say droplets. Okay. Does that work? Droplets. Dot size. Parse float And set hard flow in. How do I get the size? 2 or 3-dimensional vector, including and also geometric. Magnitude and direction. No. Processing arrays. Okay, why? Eh. Droplets. Visualize. Let's see. Chart. Okay. Samples, syntax, bar dot length. Okay, cool. Why is not used? Don't worry, we will use it in just a moment. Zero minus then droplets I plus plus. We go and we say droplets I dot x equals I times droplet separation amount. Does that not work? Float does not match with int. Okay, what if I do... Wait, why are these ints? Why are these not floats? Can we not... Cut these boys, paste them in here. Make them floats. Okay. Do this. Put these down here. Doesn't scroll back because why would any good programming editor do that? Created a whole array of droplets. Then okay. Droplets. Dot y equals 0. Droplets.
Steam does like to crash though.
It do be like that sometimes.
Unfortunately.
Have you picked up Persona 5 Royal yet, sir?
How much is it?
$60.
Probably not for a while then.
Sad.
I would love to, I just don't want to spend $60 on that right now.
Hmm.
It's the same reason I pirated Doom instead of buying it.
You did what?
Murky, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have enough money to keep up with every major game ever.
Bruh. You could have just shared Steam accounts with me.
I mean, I don't know. I usually don't think about that. That's not like a thing I think about.
I mean, that's a pretty easy way to get access to games that you don't have without, pirating.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't see why it matters that much.
Because pirating bad?
I mean, pirating good to me.
I guess when the feds come knocking at your door.
Yes, Murky. The feds are so concerned about one man, not the distributor.
Yep. Okay. Travel
Yeah.
separation.
Sorry to break your heart there. I think feds give more fucks about the people who actually distribute the piracy than the guy who's downloading.
Oh, man. Understand. Sharing Steam games is an option. Alright. Those are set up properly.
I don't know, man. It's just like one of those things where it's just like, okay, let's say we share Steam accounts. I'm still not paying for the game.
Hmm.
I don't know. It just feels like why beat around the bush on not paying for the game.
Because they make it pretty easy to do it. You just ask somebody if they can share Steam accounts, and then they say yeah, and then you just set it up.
Right, but then the issue with that is that, I don't know, man. Number one, then if you want to play things, I think it kicks me off. And number two, I don't know. It's just at that point, what's the difference if I have it on my own computer versus just sharing an account? I'll be honest, once I have a full-time job and actually have money, I will pay for games. It's just, in the meantime, it's kind of not a feasible thing.
Yeah. The number of frames that have been displayed since the program started inside setup, the value is 0. First iteration, draw it is 1. Okay, sure. Age, how long since the band? Last amplitude greater than 5. Okay, so you can. I see how they want me to use that. Okay. Okay. And then zero else age plus want to clamp them at 255, I believe. That's it. Okay, so I should do actually processing min. Yeah, so it's the 5, okay. If amp is greater than 0.5 h equals 0, and how many times is band greater than 0.5? Count plus. Why is the age afloat? Count. There we go. Now we set this to effect instead, and we put this before the others. No. Okay, so take this. Put this here. There we go. Age. This goes here. Age param. Int. Okay. Count age. Float XX. Amp current speed. Max amp. Okay. Good. Count. Display. If it's that, then that. Else age plus plus. Okay. If amp is greater than max amp, then you can set max amp equals amp. Yeah. That there. And we say min. So then we do the age. Oops. Count min. Count. Min accepts either 2 or 3 floating values. I don't know if any like 255. These shouldn't be. Yeah, these should all be greater than 0, so that shouldn't be an issue. Age equals. Age. And then. Stamp. And then. Stamp. And 255. There we go. Okay. Take that, we draw it at those positions. Okay. So that should be good for that. Now we can set up droplet separation amount, current speed, default fall speed. if I loop it. If we go down here, we go draw it, analyze it, and we say droplets dot length. I don't really care about the smoothing factor, so that's fine. Oops. Keep that there. Do droplets on current speed equals yes or no? Take this. Try current speed plus equals spectrum by, or no, speed EM. Current one minus the last frame. Yeah, that should be the difference. So that's fine, and then droplets, just so it doesn't. Variables drawing spectrum. Max radius, default full speed. Equals 0.1. Max full speed equals 10. That should be good. Okay. So then it's drop side, curve speed. And droplet. Maxwell speed. It's all line. Two values. And then that's fine. And then we can do current speed, amplitude. Spectrum of I. Add I. Sorry. And then I think you can draw them. I believe that's how it goes. Triplets I dot display. Okay. And this needs to be changed. I think that that needs to go outside, actually. That needs to be dependent on the camera. So, droplets I, Y. Minus equals droplets I current speed. Put it in there. If droplets IY is greater than or equal to height, then droplets I dot Y 0. Save that. So it follows the right amount, then it gets the right amplitude. This extra line gets the right amplitude, fill, count, age, yada yada. Yeah. Okay. And then we can get rid of this. This should all work out, I think. Droplet. Speed. Droplets. Okay. count is...
Yo, Murphy.
Yo,
Yo, holy shit. Cisco just pay bumped me.
nice.
I just went from $27 an hour to $33 an hour.
Oh, damn. Okay, actually, that's kind of nice. The
Yeah.
fuck?
And I still get the 6,000 like bonus. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I'm like, because it's working from home too. I thought they were gonna pay me because I got a call being like, "Oh, we resent you the offer, and what would change is like the compensation." I was like, "Ah, fuck, they're about to skip on me because it's working from home."
Uh-huh.
Instead, they're paying me way more.
Fuck.
Dude, that's insane. That's a huge pay bump.
I think this should work. There's only one way to find out.
What in tarnation?
Why is there this song called This Is Epic?
Why not? Holy fuck.
You
Dude,
got me
I'm
there.
gonna be making mad. I might be able to afford games this summer.
Wow. No pointer exception. Why is there a no pointer exception? Okay. Stop that. What do you mean? It's pointing right there. In I equals 0. That's so whack. Set up the droplets. Okay, and we create an array of droplets that will visualize some of the frequency chart. Droplet separation amount. Okay. Yeah. So why is this happening? With droplets dot length. Is there processing log to console print? Will that provide a null pointer exception? Let's find out. Okay, so it doesn't exist yet. Interesting. Processing new keyword. Oops. Can I not bring it over here? Guess I can't. Oh, what's bopping? No, I did not do that. Anyways, music goes back on while I go to troubleshoot this issue. I think I know how to resolve if I just read this. Similar to the applications in the above example. An example, it's on the following line, new array of speeds is creating. Okay. You're always checking in on me. Appreciate it. H line, H1. New H line. Float speeds. Float 3. H line. So why? I guess I should probably just set them up. Let's equals droplet, and then pass in. Should I just do it here? Or no? What is the count age? Circle T class. So why int float int?
Okay.
Is the fall speed max amperan? In no, they should be okay. Yeah, just need to put the zeros in there so it recognizes it. In float. Is that not it?
You floating?
Oh, we floating. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That does exist. So actually, why don't we just do? Does that work? Not showing it yet. Just troubling. Okay. So why is this not
Nothing I like more than watching my horse shit all over the place.
You're really stuck on the fact that your horse is shit in this game, aren't you?
Dude, he shits all the time.
The horses gotta shit, bro.
All the time?
They eat all the time.
Bro, I've only fed this horse once.
Well, okay, yeah, but horses in real life shit a lot. They're probably just replicating that.
I don't know, I'm just saying.
You just saying?
It ain't natural.
Input, sample this new sound file, this sample.loop, FFT, yada yada yada. Keep them separated. See, what if I made it like absurd? You know? What if I did that? It's 80 droplets. Create an array of droplets that visualize the frequency chart. Droplet radius, you're drawing variable clock and radius droplets. There we go. Droplet radius, default fall speed 1, min fall speed is 0.1, max fall speed is 10. Then drop it, Darius for position speed.
Oh shit, I gotta sign up for my spring classes. That's apparently a thing I can do right now.
Yeah, a lot of people get that early enrollment shit.
Yeah, but I forgot I had it. They didn't do it last semester. They didn't last time I tried to enroll. They didn't let me.
Yeah, they were kind of picky, or somewhat seemingly random sometimes for picking out who was enrolled in that program.
Yeah.
Function for drawing. Yeah, and then that updates.
I wonder if I still get PTO even with this pay bomb.
Reset H on amplitude is risen above 0.05. Update the counter for that metric. H.
Oh wait, no, the enrollment date doesn't start until the 20th of April. Oh no, the 10th? Okay, the shopping cart's open now. The 10th is when I can actually sign up for all these classes.
Let's see, able to draw a circle. it starts filling up the screen with shit. If it doesn't, then there's something going wrong. Okay. That is fine. About to... Actually, I want to make it look prettier. It's a little easier to read, hopefully. Okay. Draw a circle with 0 to 55 next line. Radius of a 60. What the fuck? Why are these... Okay, well that might explain why they're not showing up on the screen. They're kind of at ridiculous values. I want to stop it as soon as it starts. Okay. It just goes so fast, it wipes the whole log. 0, 18, and next y radius. 88. Negative 18. Why is it going negative? How's our math working? It's greater than or equal to height. Directly after setup. Drawing with pixels, coordinate system, and shapes. Okay. Oh, well, that would do it. Okay. Yeah, that would definitely do it. Before we begin programming, we first channel our 8th grade cells, pull out a piece of graph paper and draw a line. Figure shows a line between... Oh, wait. Nevertheless, there's a catch here. The graph paper for 8th grade, Cartesian coordinate, center of the X, coordinate system for pixels in a computer window, however, is reversed along the Y-axis. Okay, then how I'm doing it should be correct. Hello? Should be the absolute. Catch here the graph. The coordinate system for pixels in a computer window, however, is reversed along the y-axis. The direction. To the right horizontally and down vertically. Okay. The current speed is the difference between now and then. And then it gets clamped between the min and the max. And so maybe we should plus equals. Cut this out. Actually, I don't know why I commented that. That should have been fine. Well, there's your problem. The fucking radius is too tiny. And yeah, the pixels are good. Okay. Cut this, put it here, float. Why do we need to be floats like idiots? Oh, right, that's fine. And we can move. Let's just see if this works. Drop out scalar radius scalar. Okay. There we go. Okay. What if we made it 20? Set the background to be 0, 0. Okay, and then let's rearrange this. So it's now going to be max amp, and then it's going to be count, and this will be age. Let's try that. How's that gonna look? So then we should change it one more time. We change this to age. This becomes max amp, and this becomes count. Now it should be blue. If I remember my RGBs correctly. Put this at. Put this at 50. And we'll change the scalar to let's put it at 100. Let's just get crazy. set the volume for processing.
Where are you talking to?
What?
Where are you
Somebody in
talking-
my chat. My bro Brad.
Oh, you're streaming?
Yeah, I be streaming.
Dang, did I just admit to illegal things on a stream?
Yeah, you did. That's just partially why I was like, bruh.
Oh well.
Bruh. Alright, we don't need to print this anymore. And we don't need this.
It's a good thing you have like -3 viewers at any given point.
I have 2 viewers right now. Nah, dude, you can keep the music on. No, I just needed to test it to make sure that the audio visualization worked, which it did. Let me just try it one more time. I will try it one more time. So, okay, that makes sense because if we go back to our draw here, based on, so yeah, age, max amp, count. So basically, because count's always gonna go up. All of the colors are growing to turn blue eventually. So do age, max amp, and then a count. So yeah, age, max amp, and count, they're slowly growing towards that. These ones can, and I guess they're actually all growing towards a green blue if their max amps always grow. If they don't, then they'll stay whatever G value they've got. But the age changes. So if it hasn't changed much in a while, then it's going to start turning redder, which I think is pretty dang neat, if I do say so myself. So we've made ourselves a nice little
Good
audio
luck with
visualizer.
your audio visualizer, bro. Good luck with your audio visualizer.
Good luck or what?
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, thank you. No, I just
yeah.
finished it, so I just finished the project.
It sounded like you were still working on it.
No, I just got it working. I had to fix some bugs, which not really bugs, more that the things were drawing, but they were drawing at such an infinitesimally small scale that they weren't showing up on the screen at all. So I just needed to.
I hate when things are infinitesimally small.
Yeah, kind of sucks
I
when
hate it.
when you're at e to the -4th power. You know.
Yeah, dude. It's a very common problem I have.
Yeah.
Anyhow, see you later.
All right. See you, bro. Some background color. Straightforward approach, array of band objects, spectrum. Yeah. How many times has band been used? Okay. Do I do everything I need to? These classes to visualize more interesting than basic histogram. The FFT analysis over time. Upload your zip sketch folder to the appropriate Dropbox by April 10th. FFT analyzes audio file input each frame. Classes model the spectrum bands, at least 2 visualized properties of each band. Competent intentional visual design approach. Code, comments, or blog post explains goal. Okay. Cool. Alright. This sketch shows how to use FFT. Expensive course screen. Okay, I will just comment up here for now, and then I think I'll just end the stream on that. So we do these. Project IGME 480 project 2 FFT audio visualization. I'll put back on the pretzel music. There you go. Alright. I wanted to make an for some faint resemblance to raindrops falling. So I created droplet class to take a couple of pieces of info and make a droplet for each band based on those. The other notable piece of this is that droplets fall down the screen at a rate determined by how much their amplitude is changing. Change bigger changes in the band means that the corresponding droplet will fall faster, and vice versa. Audio source. Take this and back archive. Source. Based on FFT. What is this one? Jesus Christ, I have so many pages open. The FFT spectrum example. Okay. There we go. Define how many FTTs needs by power of 2. Triplets. Okay. Save that. I'll show the sketch folder. Now I can ship this off. Close all of these extraneous pages. Okay. Close that. Audio visualization. Now I can send that to a zip folder. Yoop. Yoop. Okay. Close all of these pages. It's so satisfying to just close all of those at once. Okay. Code comments and approach. And approach. Bruh. Okay, hold on. Officially out of the coding section. Coding. Okay. based on... So, I wanted to make an audio visualizer that bore some faint resemblance to raindrops falling. So I created the droplet class to make a couple of pieces of info and make a droplet for each band based on those. The other notable piece of this is that the droplets fall down the screen at a rate determined by how much the amplitude is changing. Bigger changes in a specific band means their corresponding droplet will fall faster, and vice versa. I think that's decent enough for the approach TM. So I think we're actually fine. So I will once again put this into a zip folder. Zip. Okay. And then go to assignments. Add that file from my computer. Drop. Oh, that's a big chonker. Add that. Music source and goals/approach. Out at comments at top of file and submit. All right. Another successful little coding adventure. I can cross that off my list of things to do. So, with that out of the way, I think I'm going to cut the stream here a little bit early. But thanks for watching. Tomorrow's going to be Whatever Wednesday, and I don't know what I'm going to do for that. Maybe I'll go back to Minecraft since I finished Doom Eternal. Or maybe I'll play some Jedi Fallen Order. I don't know if that's even going to be able to run properly while also streaming, because it likes to shit the bed. That game specifically on this somewhat older computer now, it likes to shit the bed, so we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Give me a follow, or just tune in when you can, so I can up that average viewer count. It would really help me out. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.